We are not even friends. Amorim reacts to Gyökeres' rejection after flop Arsenal debut in Spurs defeat. In a stunning revelation that has captured headlines across Europe, Manchester United manager Ruben Amorim has broken his silence on striker Victor Gyökeres' decision to snub a move to Old Trafford. The fallout between the two, once united at Sporting CP, has taken a sharp turn, with Amorim publicly declaring, "We are not even friends." Following Gyökeres' rejection and underwhelming debut for Arsenal in their 1-0 loss to arch-rivals Tottenham Hotspur. The reaction has triggered a wave of speculation, not just about the pair's fractured relationship, but also the broader implications for both Arsenal and Manchester United as they embark on crucial seasons under intense scrutiny. A shared past at Sporting CP, from partnership to polarization. To understand the emotional charge behind Amorim's comment, one must first examine the origins of their relationship. Both Amorim and Gyökeres were instrumental in Sporting CP's recent resurgence. Amorim, known for his tactical innovation and fiery personality, nurtured the Swedish striker during their time together in Lisbon. Under his guidance, Gyökeres developed into one of the most potent forwards in the Portuguese league, combining physicality with technical skill. Amorim had made it no secret that he intended to reunite with Gyökeres at Manchester United after taking the helm this summer. For the Portuguese manager, the striker was more than a tactical addition, he was a symbol of a system, a talisman to spearhead a new era of attacking football at Old Trafford. However, despite personal appeals and Manchester United's evident intent to sign him, Gyökeres turned down the offer, opting instead for a move to Arsenal. The striker cited the allure of Champions League football and Mikel Arteta's project as decisive factors. The rejection stunned Amorim, who believed their sporting connection and mutual respect would tip the scales in United's favour. Gyökeres' underwhelming debut, a reality check at Arsenal. All eyes were on Victor Gyökeres when he stepped onto the pitch in his highly anticipated Arsenal debut, a high-pressure North London derby against Tottenham. Unfortunately for both player and club, the debut quickly turned into a nightmare. Arsenal failed to register a single goal, with Gyökeres particularly ineffective. He had just 23 touches in 90 minutes and didn't register a single shot on target, a worrying statistic for a striker brought in to resolve the Gunners' goal-scoring concerns. Fans at the Emirates, many of whom had greeted his signing with excitement, were left disappointed. Some pundits questioned whether the Premier League's pace and physical demands had caught the striker off guard. Others pointed to a lack of chemistry between Gyökeres and his new teammates, suggesting Arsenal's midfield was unable to feed the forward effectively. Regardless, the debut has already cast doubt on the transfer. Social media was ruthless, with fans questioning the decision to spend over £65 million on a player whose only top-flight experience was in Portugal. While some called for patience, others demanded immediate improvement in what is shaping up to be a fiercely competitive season. Amorim's reaction, more than professional disappointment. Following United's own impressive 3-0 win over West Ham that weekend, Amorim was inevitably asked about Gyökeres' Arsenal debut. His response was blunt. Greater than, "We are not even friends. I gave him a platform. I trusted him. I thought we had an understanding, professional and personal. To see him go elsewhere, only to struggle immediately, is difficult. But that's football. People make choices," sources close to United say. Amorim felt blindsided by the striker's snub. He reportedly had private conversations with Gyökeres during negotiations, making it clear that he would be a focal point of his plans at United. The club even agreed to match Arsenal's offer, but the player chose London over Manchester. There is a personal dimension to Amorim's disappointment. The manager had hoped to build a spine of players he trusted, especially in his first season at one of the most demanding clubs in the world. Gyökeres was supposed to be part of that foundation. Instead, his absence feels like a betrayal, and one that was quickly amplified by the striker's underperformance. The Champions League factor. The most widely cited reason for Gyökeres' rejection of United was Arsenal's Champions League qualification. The Gunners are set to compete in Europe's elite competition this season, a dream stage for any player looking to establish global recognition. For Gyökeres, who has yet to make a major mark in continental football, the Champions League represented both a challenge and a showcase. Manchester United, meanwhile, narrowly missed out on qualification after an erratic campaign last season. Amorim, however, insisted that the club was building towards something greater than short-term success. He reiterated that projects like United's require players with vision, not just immediate gratification. Ironically, United's recent performances suggest they may not be far from the elite level after all. The club shocked many by winning the Premier League Summer Series, defeating the likes of Bayern Munich and Atletico Madrid along the way. The squad, now deeper and more cohesive under Amorim's leadership, looks rejuvenated. New signings like João Neves and Antonio Silva have hit the ground running, further fueling speculation that United may exceed expectations, even without Gyökeres. Fallout and fractured bonds. While the public may have been caught off guard by Amorim's stark remarks, insiders say the relationship between the manager and Gyökeres had been deteriorating for weeks leading up to the transfer saga's conclusion. Amorim reportedly felt disrespected by the way Gyökeres handled negotiations, delaying responses, avoiding direct talks, and ultimately rejecting the offer without so much as a phone call. That context makes the manager's comments more understandable. Behind the scenes, this wasn't just about tactics or transfers. It was about trust, and in Amorim's world, loyalty matters. Still, he stopped short of burning the bridge completely. Greater than, players have their reasons. I get it, it's their careers, their families, their ambitions. But when you have the chance to be part of something special and you walk away, that hurts. Pressure on Gyökeres, can he bounce back? For Gyökeres, the scrutiny will only intensify. Arsenal fans are known for their passion and, at times, their impatience. The club hasn't won the Premier League since 2004, and expectations are sky high this season. Mikel Arteta's decision to prioritise Gyökeres over other targets now looks questionable, at least based on his debut. The Swedish international will need to prove that he is more than a one-season wonder from Portugal. He must show adaptability, resilience, and, most importantly, goals. The next few fixtures, including a potentially make-or-break Champions League qualifier, will be critical. Fail to deliver, and the Arsenal faithful could turn quickly. Meanwhile, comparisons to United's new front line will persist. Every goal scored by a United striker will be seen as a slight against Gyökeres' decision. Every missed opportunity in an Arsenal shirt will reinforce the idea that he backed the wrong project. What this means for Manchester United. Despite the disappointment, United are pushing forward. Amorim has shifted focus to younger talent and players who fit his high-intensity, positional play system. Rumours suggest United may target Benfica's Marcos Leonardo or a late push for Bologna's Joshua Zirkzee if they fail to land a marquee forward before the window closes. United's locker room, according to reports, is already rallying behind Amorim's vision. The sense of unity, something that has eluded the club for years, appears to be growing. Gyökeres' rejection might, in a strange way, have helped forge a stronger group identity at Carrington. Conclusion, a tale of two paths. The Victor Gyökeres-Ruben Amorim saga underscores the emotional and psychological complexities of modern football. This is more than just a missed transfer or a bad debut. It's a story of ambition, loyalty, ego, and timing. As the Premier League season unfolds, both men will be judged, not just on results, but on how they respond to adversity. For Amorim, success at Manchester United without the striker he once trusted would be the ultimate vindication. For Gyökeres, proving that he belongs at the highest level, and that Arsenal was the right choice, will be a journey filled with challenges. One thing is certain, this chapter is far from over. Will Gyökeres rise from a rocky start and become the goal machine Arsenal needs? Or will Amorim's United march forward, strengthened by rejection, and show the striker exactly what he missed out on? The coming months will tell us everything.